Caden, good morning, man. Pookie, you're the first, bro. Pook, you're the first. It's a really crappy conditions today, guys. This is serious. But we got some clouds on the covers, as you guys can see. The sun's not up quite yet. And we're supposed to be getting quite a storm here. I guess this weekend's going to be all rain. It's going to be dire. So I'm not going to, but it definitely makes for really crappy conditions. Out here on the dock today. Went out to Merritt Island yesterday and fished Pine Island for just like more or less just to see when I can get up there and see how the conditions are. I hooked a really nice snook on there, and it's on the shorts if you actually want to see it, Caden. It's actually a pretty good sized snook yesterday, bro. Yeah, no problem, Caden. On the dock this morning. We got some ducks hanging out. The weather's kind of crappy, but we're really in absolute need of this, man, so I'm not even upset about it. But the weather's got some pretty good rain coming in, which we are in dire need of. It's pretty dry even in my backyard. Oh, just hit something. Must be some bait out there maybe. I'm not going to get in the water this morning, guys, unless I actually hook up. If I hook up, then I have to get in the water because it's impossible to land a snook on this. Everybody, welcome in. I didn't run it live yesterday because I was doing some research around my area. I live in Ford County, so it's a pretty good-sized county, lots of fishing spots, so I was checking out the new actually landed a good snook. So it's on my shorts if anybody's interested. Just take a look at that, really cool too. It's a nice catch, it's a pretty good sized snook. I was only fishing there for about 45 minutes yesterday. It took me over an hour to get there, but it was more or less just looking to see how it's actually looking over there. I never fished it. Sophie, good morning, welcome in. You guys don't mind a little like on there, a little double tap on the screen, I'd be greatly appreciated. Good morning, Spencer. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark, it's a lot of work. It's probably on here, so I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. The wind's pretty heavy today, guys. Sorry for the wind, guys. Like I said, I'm not going to be out here very long today. I'm just going to mess around for a little bit. I got a lot of stuff to do. we got a storm moving in. I want to try to get ahead of it before the storm. And sometimes you catch a lot of fish. I'm not planning on getting in the water today, unless I hook something here. And I don't plan on staying out here very long today either. I got a lot of stuff to do. Finally got with the VA. Help down the Indian River, and I got some homework to do, so I got a lot of stuff to do. For everybody who doesn't know, I'm a disabled vet with trying to find out if it's an autoimmune disease, but at the moment it's categorized as extreme allergies in the area, which is I'm allergic to dust mites and about 50 other things. I'm trying to find out if it's brought on by fuel, F, or whenever I came in contact with it, maybe. Yeah, Tom, I'm really sorry, guys. It's super freaking windy today. And all these clouds are coming in because it's supposed to be bringing quite a bit of rain this weekend. So I'm actually kind of excited for the rain. It'll bring the levels back up and all these areas. If you live out here, we're getting a lot of videos and pictures from, like, the inlet is having some serious drying areas, but it's just a really low tide with really bad, with just a lot of drought basically. So it's super low. Yeah, Tom, I'm in Florida, buddy. I'm in Florida over in Brevard County on the east side, about an hour and 20 minutes east of Orlando. Hey Jackson, how you doing, man? Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, the wind is really up, Jackson. It's really crazy today, but I am definitely looking forward to the storm coming in. We are in dire need of this water. Yesterday I was out looking for a new hole, so I found a new hole I'm going to fish. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a live out there. I don't think I have very good signal, so it'll probably be a long form and a bunch of shorts out of it. The cool thing is the place I found is full of manatees. So the manatees were all on top of the water yesterday. I saw a mom and a baby. I tried to get a video, and somehow, some way, it killed my video feed. So it actually killed that video. It was interesting. That was a little baby and a mom just kind of laying on top of the water while the baby played. I've never actually fished any of the Great Lakes. Maybe I did the one in New York. What is that? Maybe I did actually fish whatever it is in New York. Maybe it's just a big lake in New York. I'm not sure. But anyway, I don't think I fished any of the Great Lakes. That'd be kind of neat. I kind of want to get around in Florida and fish like all the areas in Florida. I'm kind of going to start focusing on jetties, piers, inlets, and kind of give you the raw look at what it looks like when you're out here anyway. So no, if you haven't been in Florida, that's my next step, is I'm going to start hitting some of these jetties around here, and then I'm going to start heading north and south I have some plans to hit some areas, especially Jacksonville. I believe in the summertime around June, July, they can actually catch king mackerel right off of the pier. So I'm going to attempt to make my way up there for the weekend to see if I can get a couple days of fishing with the wife. So we'll try that sometime soon. I find Canada, I catch some of the best fish right before the storm. Sure is windy today, though. I'm on, guys. I got one. It's a nice snook, guys. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to get in, guys. Here we go, guys. Nice snook this morning, boys. Oh, baby. Oh, that's a big fish, guys. This is a big fish, guys. I gotta slow him down. Oh my God, he is running. This is a big fish, guys. Big fish. He broke me off. Oh my God, that was a monster. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Oh, damn it. That was way bigger than the fish yesterday, guys. Oh, I just broke off. Yeah, he broke me. Oh, damn it. Oh. Ow. I probably played him too hard. Yeah, he got me in his gills, guys. So, see how it's all roughed up. Damn it. That was a big fish, guys. Monster. Now I got to walk all the way back down and walk up because I can't jump up here anymore. Damn it, guys. Sorry, guys. That was a big fish, guys. Dang it. Oh, that had to be a 30 plus fish. Oh, my Lord. Oh, that is depressing. Well, at least I got more. Hey, Jersey, you just missed when I hooked a monster. He just broke me, so I got to walk all the way back down. I had no intentions of being in the water this morning, but we have storms moving in, and usually right before storms, anybody who was in here just a second ago just witnessed it. I just hooked up, and this thing ripped some line, man, and then he broke me off, so not a small fish at all. Monster. Yeah, you saw that, babe? Big fish. I'm gonna go ahead and re-rig, guys. And once I get back up, I learned my lesson of jumping at the end of the dock. I'm not quite as sprite as I used to be, and my balance sucks. So last time I jumped up there, I cracked a rib. We won't be doing that anymore, guys. And this is the way my fat butt gets up here. And I am losing weight, just so everybody knows. I'm working on it. I am 33 pounds lighter, and I feel it. Sorry if I'm getting you all motion sickness because this mount doesn't do it. Dang it, man, that was a good fish, guys. Shoot. That'd have been 30 plus fish. Easy. Oh well. That would have been quite the fish, guys. Quite the fish. We're gonna see if we get another one in here. They come in pretty heavy. Damn it, that was a big fish. Holy crap. Yeah, see, so this is the only way I can get in now. This water's fairly shallow, so I don't have to like hop in. I get my feet onto this, I lower myself down pretty much, or just give a little tiny hop in there from this point right here, but I can't jump from up here anymore. Dang it, guys. Well, we're gonna have to re-rig, so give me a little second, please. And let's see if I can get you another one, guys. That was beautiful fish, though. Man, he really tore that line up. Big snook. Damn, that was a big snook. I try to keep every piece of my line, even this little tiny thing, I like to stick in my pocket. I really like them. They got all the pockets you possibly could use. I'm not sponsored by them, guys. I'm just telling you what I'm wearing. I actually really like it. So it might work for you guys too. But if he was in here, so was another one. So we're gonna go for another one of those bad boys. And we'll even run that. These are NLBNs. You can purchase them on their website or just about damn near anything down here in Florida. Everything seems to have at least some packs of these. The ones you see me use, the one I just hooked that guy on was this one. They have more help, more work with the red and black and red, but I may put this guy back on since the water's really stained. But anyway, anybody who watches a lot of the fishing channels, there's a fishing channel called Hood Fishing. This is his thing. I believe he's actually sponsored by NLBN. And then you can pick these up when they go on sale. They don't always go on sale, so it's gonna be like a Friday type deal drop. On their website, it'll be part of their drop. This is Justin Menendez, if you know him. He's another fisherman YouTuber. This is his, and he is sponsored by them. And I believe this is his color, and he calls it the Murder Mullet. I believe this is called Hood Fishing, and this is the Murder Mullet. They both work pretty good. I'm just starting to use the gold ones now. I waited for a while to try to start using them. I wasn't getting a lot of luck until recently, so it might be that color situation. But this is the actual jig head for it too. Oh, thanks a lot, Tom. Thanks for coming in, man. I wish you would have seen that bad boy. I wish we would have got him out of the water, but you know, things happen. At least you got to see the hook. Big fish though, guys. I'm doing a loop knot and in the wind, so this is not the fun part of it. And with old eyes. Whoop, got it. Nailed it. That's my loop knot. 1, 2, 3, 4 ones, and I go right back down. Since I came in from the bottom, I go back into the top. Wet it. Cinch it. Nip it. I'm using 20-pound test, that's why he broke me off. If I had 30 on today, which I probably could have got away with, he wouldn't have broken me. We would have actually seen that fish, but I like the lighter line because it's harder. Canada. 46. Pudding. Coming from helicopter, skydiving, cave rappelling. Cemeteries and graveyards. I might get back into the fight game. That's wild, man. So, should we go back to the same one we just hooked that last one with? I don't see why I wouldn't. Let's go back to the same color. I do have a lot more luck on these black and red ones, but I have a lot more faith. Fairly nice snook, and that being the biggest one I've hooked with these, so that was effective. Now to rig these up, guys, you're gonna hit dead center, and then you just run this sucker down. A lot of times this is the best way to do it. Lay this up here like so. See where this thing's gonna come out. Kind of remember it comes out a little above where the tail tapers. Hit the dead center on this, guys. And then just run it up the thing, the hook, the hook, and then right out the dead center, guys. They spin. I like to pull the tail like so when I spin it because it stops it from getting cut. They are fairly tight or fairly good sharp hooks, and they do cut the plastics. I am going to attempt a challenge I was issued to use a spinnerbait inside of here. I did pick up 2 spinnerbaits. So once I get ready for the actual challenge, we'll go for it. I have them, and when I'm ready, I'm ready. I'll probably make a full thing out of it. Fishing baseball, Florida. I am fishing for snook, reds, and trout. I just hooked a over 30-inch snook, probably 33 to 35, maybe even bigger. He broke me though. He ran a lot of line out first before he broke me, but we broke off, and we're gonna start over now. Yeah, my favorite knot depends on what I'm using. If I'm using a lure that's directly to the hook, it's probably needs a little more motion and whatnot. I'm gonna probably run a loop so that it has a lot more, especially if I'm running live bait too. This wind is really gripping now. It keeps tangling my line. I'm glad to look to see what the classic Carolina knot is. I use the cinch, the improved cinch. I use a little bit of everything, really, to be quite honest. Oh, that was something out there. Well, there's a chance that I'm going to hit something else here, guys. I just seen something else out there eating. So, like I said, right before a storm, best time to get out there. Hell, I'd even take off of work sometimes just to get out there. Damn it, I can't believe I broke off, man. That really stinks. A big snook too. Dang it. That might even have beat my 40. 42. He was big. Oh, we can always hope there's another one in here. Right? Body's twisted. That's the one thing I could say with a lot of these newer rulers. They really do need to be in line, guys, or else they swim weird. Damn it, that was such a nice fish this morning. Depends if we're talking about, if we're talking about connecting it directly to the lure, then that's what I like to do. But if I'm talking about my leader, I do an FG knot, guys. I can show you that if you want real quick. I'll show you what it looks like on my lure. So guys, this is why I use an FG knot. For me, I don't know if you guys use them or not, but let me show you what it looks like for me. Hey buddy, my boy Blue's back. That's my, this guy will literally come up to me and grab bait from me. What's up, dude? I don't have any bait today. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, dude. You know I'd give it to you today too. All right, so this is my boy Blue, man. He does visit me often. I do feed him bait, and if I have bait and I caught him throwing a net, that's why he came to me. He thought I was probably throwing a net. He'll just hang out with me all day and then wait for me to throw him bait, and he'll just hang out on this thing. He gets pretty close to me. I've been working with him. So I try not to scare him. He's actually a really cool looking bird, man. He's really pretty. But that's my boy Blue, and I can tell because his neck has got the missing piece in the front. He's my friend, man. I love that thing, dude. He's my boy. I gotta watch what I throw down because he'll immediately think that it's food and he's gonna jump on it. I'd love for him to come all the way up to me, but I still want him to keep a little fear of humans. I don't want anything to happen to him. He's really cool. Try not to touch him, you know what I mean? He is beautiful. That's my boy Blue, though. He'll sit right here with me until I scare him off or he gets worried that I might do something to him, which I kind of want him to keep that. I really would love to be able to touch him, but I'm afraid he'll do it to somebody else, you know what I mean? Alright, so that's going to take a minute. Stinking wind knots, dude. Oh my god, this doesn't even make sense. I'd like to know how the boar got around itself. Flames, you just missed it, bro. I hooked up on a monster this morning already. And now this wind is really up, so I am trying to get all this wind knot out. And this wind knot is huge, guys. I think we actually got it. All right, cool. We got her, guys. We're back at it, man. I had to actually get in the water for that one, Flames. It was a monster, 30 plus, probably even bigger than one of my biggest ones on this thing, which is 42. He hit me right here and ran me a good 50, 60 feet that way and broke me off. I'm not even sure how, but he has, the thing about snook is they have razor sharp gill plates, man. And they do know how to flare them and turn into them. That's pretty much what he probably did. He probably flared me off, but he flared me way out there though, like past the docks, way out here, out in the middle. He was big, man. He got me, so like my neighbor's moorage dock is like right here. This is like a little moorage little piece, and he broke me off past that out there. He took off running, Flames. He was monster, man. I got one yesterday though, up in Merritt Island. I got one on my shorts, if you want to go look. He was probably 25, 26, 24, somewhere right around there. I got that in my shorts yesterday at Merritt Island. Just saw the line come towards me. Yeah, about 10 minutes ago, I hooked him. Yeah, big fish too, man. Really big fish. I'm gonna get one. That one right there might have actually challenged my my biggest ever. That was a big fish. His back came out of the water. All I could see was all dorsal fin. I'm like, oh my god, he's a big fish. Well, you can't catch them all, I guess. I sure will try though. Yeah, I watched you, Flames. You were in and out last night. I saw you about 28 is what I saw. 26, 28, about 30 of them. Yeah, that's what I saw too. Your video was cutting in and out though throughout the night. Here you go, Jackson. I'm gonna give you this. There's your rinse, buddy. Hey, morning, hunting hound. You just missed, man. I hooked up on a monster already this morning. Like 10, 12, 15 minutes ago, maybe. Something like that. I scared the crap out of that guy. It's gonna be a windy one, and I think this weekend's gonna be a heck of a lot. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. Your battery was getting low because you were going in and out. And it was kind of hard to see a little bit because it looked like you were standing. I saw you nailing a bunch of them, and then afterwards I seen you standing on looked like either a dock or a bridge. Yeah, absolutely, Jackson. You're in here a lot, man. I see you quite a bit. They're up now. Hey, Jersey, I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida on the eastern side in Space Coast, Brevard County area. I'm kind of like south of where they launch all the rockets, and they used to launch all the shuttles. I'm not too far from that. I can stand right where I'm standing, and I would look here for the launches. I think it's right there. They'll come straight up that way. Yeah, okay. So it was a bridge. It looked like you were standing up on like the bumper or something, or like the hand railing. Damn, I really wish this stinking fish didn't come off. Good Lord, that was such a big snook, man. I'm so upset. If you guys haven't been able to tell, I'm going to be pondering that all day. Damn it, I wonder how big he was. That was a big fish. So once they get to a certain size, they're no longer males, they're females. Females out here are the larger ones. So your males can be, I'd have to look to see what exact size they are. The males grow up to a certain size and they stay in that range. The female will get up to like, I've never caught one over 42. I've heard stories of 50, 55, and monsters. I mean, you pretty much have to get in one of the holes. But I want to go up north because I want to get a tarpon on here. I don't have any tarpon on here. I've noticed that. I haven't had any tarpon. Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Flames. Yeah, man, it's actually the spring and the winter. They have literally the best sunrises. It's just so red, like the whole entire place is red, pink. Sometimes it looks like a fireball cutting through some cotton candy, you know? Yeah, we get some really beautiful views out here. If we had mountains, this place would be the best in the world, if you ask me. Yeah, Jackson, that's a good page, man. That's a good page. He's trying to do a lot of traveling and whatnot. I'm hoping he comes out to Florida and maybe we can get together and do a little duo. That'd be fun. Put you on a big snook, man, or a tarpon. Messing up my jigging, man. I honestly thought I was going to catch a trout this morning, not a giant snook. I'm pulling it that hard. That wind is really pushing on it. This wind is crazy today. believe you, Flames. I believe you. I'm actually going to do the same thing. That's actually what my goal in this channel is, to catch all 70 species that Florida has to offer. But at the same time, I want to do, every time I'm in a new town, I want to show you the town as well. So I'm going to fish one day when I start to do the traveling. I'm going to fish one day, do the town another, and if I'm there multiple days, I'll probably do 2 days of fishing and do the town another day. But my wife and I want to check out a bunch of Florida we haven't been yet. So, and I obviously want to do fishing. So she wants to check out the town, which I was like, that would also make some pretty good stuff. If you haven't ever been to the town, I'll show you what's out there, what kind of town actually has to offer, so that you know if you want to come vacation there or not. I thought that might be helpful. Ah, thank you, hon. Yeah, you'll see, Flames. I played him a little hard, trying to keep him out of the docks, but he got the best of me. Not to mention he got about $10 in lure. Yeah, he probably got about $6 lure right there. So the same technique I was using over there worked over here today. Yeah, it broke off, man. He broke me. That thing was massive, though. Massive. I hope you got to see the back. His back was giant when he came out the water. Tell me that's a knot. Is that a wind knot that I put in there? I don't see it. I felt it, though. Yeah, that was a big fish, buddy. Yeah, it's kind of what you only can say, you know? Damn it, that was fun for what it was. Yeah, that would have been a nice fish for the bait, though, I ain't gonna lie. That would have been insane on the bait. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, sir. I actually hooked a pretty big fish. He broke me off, unfortunately. But it was a very large fish, so and I'm only using 20-pound depth. And I'm sure people that do freshwater are like, 20-pound test, that's a lot. But in here, it's not. 20 pounds is kind of what we run. I know guys that run 15 too, but if I'm running 15, I'm nowhere near docks, guys, because it touches even your finger breaking on you. Yeah, I still am trying to figure out how to do that, hunting. I actually look at that quite a bit. I see some people be able to do it, so I know there's a way to do it. I just got to figure out how to clip it. Because I've got a couple of lives where I've got quite a few fish that I can clip and turn them into shorts. But I just don't know how to do that. I'm still learning this whole thing. I'm still trying to learn how to schedule. I think I just figured it out this morning, but I've been scheduling on my computer and it doesn't actually, you know, come up with my phone. So I was obviously doing it wrong. I guess you could use your phone to do it. Wow, this wind picked up like crazy, guys. Definitely bait in here still. Arc on it. You off? Nope. I'm gonna tie that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna play with it today. I'm gonna try to figure out a way, because I have caught quite a few fish on the lives, and I wanted to turn them into shorts, because I got, what I get, 2 or 3 reds one day, a snook, then came back to it, got another red that unfortunately is only just the beginnings of a fight because my phone died on the live. I think you were in there hunting. You got like 15 seconds of a fight with a redfish, and then my phone died on me. And it's literally at the very end of a 5-hour live. Yeah, unfortunately. That's exactly what happened. You saw the fish get up. My arm blocked the majority of it, I noticed, when I watched. I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to figure out a way to set a hook and not block the camera. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Jackson. This wind is kicking my butt today. I won't complain about it. Put the fish on. Another one that I actually landed. That was big. That was a nice fish today. That was so hunting, I got those spinning rooster tails for you. I showed you those, so I'm gonna set up a day this week to do that. I'll probably just bring them both out and just use those for an entire day and see what I come up with. If I don't come up with anything, then obviously they don't work in here, but I'm having a feeling that they might, and I don't think they're gonna catch all the different species in here. I do think some species will chase it though, and I believe it'll probably be trout, and I believe it'll be mangrove if they're in the water, because I can bounce them off the bottom. But I'm gonna see. So I might be wrong. I may be, you know, pleasantly surprised, and it may end up something in my tackle box, like a secret weapon. I've never used them, so I have no idea how they run in saltwater. I've used them in freshwater, obviously. Yeah, that's exactly, I do too. I upsize mine. I pretty much use, I steady stay in 3/8. 3/8 to me has got enough weight for me to cast out far enough, and enough still flexibility that it's not like 100 miles an hour to the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I believe a trout's gonna pick it up, to be honest. I think a red may pick it up too if it's the right color flash. But I see them pick up gold spoons all the time, so I can only imagine it'll probably pick up a gold spinner, maybe even a silver spinner, but we're gonna find out, I promise you that. I'm gonna do it a couple days. If I don't catch something the first day, I'll probably take it somewhere else and see if it hits it somewhere else, maybe at the inlet or something. Inlet will have like Spanish mackerel and all kinds of crazy stuff. So yeah, absolutely, hon. I mean, it could be my total secret. It's only 7:30. It's fantastic. I got some work to do today, guys, so I'm not going to be able to fish all morning. We're definitely going to be able to get a little further than 7:30. Oh, 100% a mackerel hit it. I use gotcha plugs here quite often. And actually, I think I'm going to use a gotcha plug up at Merritt Island because I think it's going to really kill it. The water's stained and super deep, guys. But super, like, I'll say the whole fishing area that I was fishing could be from my dock, this post here. Not this dock, but the following. That's how wide it is. That's it. Not this dock, but the following behind it. From that edge to this edge, that's about as wide as it is. And I may be actually wider than it actually is. I may be wrong on the depth, but it's not a very big area, but it's got miles and miles of walking it. And I believe what it is like a drainage ditches. They fill up with brackish water, so all the fish get up in there. So there's a chance to put tarpon, trout, reds, snook, and even flounder on the end of the line. So I want to put a little more time and effort up there, guys, and maybe we'll get something going. No, you're right about that. Like I said, I use a gotcha. My wife really likes those mackerel. I'll go early morning on the beach, and I'll jig for a little bit. I'll probably pull 10, 12 of them in if they're in. And just go home and eat them for breakfast. It's freaking good. We get Cero mackerel too. We get Spanish and Cero. Cero are apparently what everybody really wants to eat. It's a hot shower. Just slow down my jigging. I'm gonna have to try to do that bridge fishing again. I'm gonna pick a different bridge, guys. I didn't catch what I was looking for. I mean, I did catch that sailcat. I did eat that sailcat. That sailcat had a lot of worms in it, so I didn't end up eating a lot of the meat because there wasn't a lot of it that wasn't actually contaminated. And I won't eat them if they got worms in them. So I'll just eat the spots there is no worms. Just cut the rest of it off and stick it in my crab trap. But that'll be the last sailcat I eat, guys. They're not that good. They're good enough. They're decent flavored. It's not an enjoyable eat. Especially when there's so many other good eating fish out there. But that's all I caught that day, and somebody wanted to see it catch and cook and eat. So I did a catch on a live and a cook on its own. So I just blackened it because, to be honest, man, it just drowns out the little bit of flavor that is in there. It's not the best eating fish, but it's not bad. It's edible. What a beautiful morning today, guys. I'm trying to put a fish on this end so I can show you guys how beautiful these snook actually are. They're so pretty, guys. It's such a fun fish to fight. For all you bass fishermen out there, it's like that. They're wild, they do jumping, except for these guys are highly intelligent and they run for docks, pilings, some kind of structure, and they know to go around it. They will literally round around this right here and then wait for you, and then right when you get close enough, they bolt, snapping, leaving you right there. They do it all the time. This is why I I get in because it's the only way you can actually land it near a dock, because he'll wrap you up in everything. You'll be in that water anyway. So you might as well get in right off rip, especially if it's a big fish. And you can actually get in front of it. You can actually put your feet in front of it to scare it away from the dock. That's what I end up doing, is I end up chasing the fish away from the dock, fight them out in open waters. But as you can see, there's not a lot of open water near me. On the other side of that dock is a real good spot to actually land them, right here. It's pretty wide. I've landed them in here, but a lot of times I end up doing this all the way around, and then they want to fight in here. So I do land them. I mean, I'm able to pull it off with 20-pound test as well. So that one was just a very large fish, guys. Predator fishing, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Everybody, if you guys don't mind, you like what you're seeing, you can double tap that screen for me. It'd be really helpful. Helps my page. If you really like what you're seeing, there's a box, white one, probably right where my finger is. You can go ahead and push that and subscribe. Turn on your notifications, and you can actually grow with me. See what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm a saltwater fisherman, and I watch a lot of saltwater fishing, but I constantly do it. So a lot of times I'll watch a lot of freshwater fishing because it's something I don't do. I just don't do a lot of it, guys. I mean, if you guys want me to, you can let me know, and I'll definitely throw together a day of freshwater. I want to do some crappie. I've never did any crappie fishing at all, guys. Never a day in my life. If I ever caught one, it was by accident. And then ever since I started watching NJ Fishing Maniac, I like his channel. He's an interesting character. I like him. Anyway, he does a lot of that fishing. At least since I've been watching him, he has, and totally piqued my interest. It was interesting. They can really wear out some fish on those days. So I was like, man, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let's go lighter and see if we could do it too. So I went on Crappy Man Jigs, and if you guys haven't done that yet, check his channel out too. He builds his own jigs. He hand ties these jigs, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the quality is phenomenal. I have 3 set I watched him actually make. And he brought them to me, and I bought them online, and they sent them to me, and I got them, and they are amazing quality, guys. So Crappy Man Jigs, and if you guys want to buy them, it's crappymanjigs.com, and he has them right there on his page. And if you're just getting started, he has starters, starter jigs, starter packs, everything, man. He's got it all, guys. You can check out his page. It's crappymanjigs.com. Oh man, Jackson, you don't know what you're missing, buddy. Freshwater guys have a good time with the smaller weights, weight class in the, your line weights, except for your. Let me restate that. Freshwater guys for bass and perch and crappie use a much smaller weight class, and they don't catch the size. But your carp and your catfish fishermen, your sturgeon fishermen, stuff like that, they catch monsters, man. And I'm sure they get big bass too, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they don't. They catch big bass, but I have yet to see a bass run 42, 50 inches. You know what I'm saying? Hunting, that sounds fun, actually. I've never fished for pollock at all, but you guys have a different mackerel, correct? You guys have an Atlantic mackerel, is that correct? Because we have a Spanish mackerel and a Cero here, spelled C-E-R-O. It's a little smaller, but I understand it tastes better. Sorry guys, I just bumped you in the head. Damn, I've only got an hour in already. I thought I was in here a lot longer. Oh my God, me too, Jackson. A 40-inch bass. Could you imagine what that thing would fight like? Holy crap! That thing would have some strength, man. That would be amazing. But if you actually want to know what it feels like, just hook a snook. I guarantee it's very simple. These things rip line, man. I love it. It is. Even these little ones are fun, especially when they start acting like a tarpon and they come out of the water 100 times, just trying to shake your line. Anybody who gets into that situation, always remember, bow to the king. The king's on the end of the line, guys. You tip your line. So if he's jumping out of the water, you tip your rod down to him. And what it does is it gives him the opportunity to try to shake you. But now that you've released the tension on it, there's no shaking you. You're inside of his mouth. You're going to be there when he's done. If you forget the bow, he's going to throw his lure back at you. Especially tarpon. Yeah, could you imagine? He'd be dragging bottom in like 4 foot of water. He'd have a dry back because he'd be hanging out in the shallows. Snook will do it too. They get up in the rocks and they'll hang out behind rocks that have like 1.5 feet, 2 foot of water, and they'll keep like 6 inches of their back out of the water, and it'll actually dry out. Especially in the winter time when they're more sluggish and real slow, they get up in the rocks and just hang out in the rock. They'll keep their backs completely out of the water if they have to, as long as they don't get touched or anything. Anybody welcome in. If you're just joining us, I hooked a large snook this morning, but so far that's all I was able to do. I haven't been able to put anything on the dock. The snook I hooked this morning was guaranteed to be 30 plus inches class because of the way he took off. He strip lined such a big one. If you actually want to see it, you go back to the beginning, and about 10 minutes in, start watching there, scanning there. You'll see the actual hookup and the run. It didn't last very long. I got in the water and he ended up breaking me off. So no fish to show, but at least I hooked one. Yeah, they're so good, dude. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, I've actually hooked one in here and gone right here and going in and out and in and out and in and out, and then he took off running for this one and then went in and out of that one and then got over there. I mean, it took me 10-15 minutes for him to even calm down enough for me to actually set my hand in his mouth and seal the deal. But it was a good 10-15 minute fight around docks. If you're using small line in these docks, you're kind of fried. There are some tips to try to keep you from being fried. You could open up your bail, really loosen up your drag, let him run, and then get back out. Unfortunately, snook are not stupid, so a lot of times they'll feel that, and then they'll just turn and come right back to you. So they'll get you wrapped in there, and then you'll be fighting that by the time you get that on the hook, he'll be gone. I've had it happen. Sun sure is up now, huh? Felt like the wind died down a little bit. That's good. It sounds like it did, at least in my ears. How's that wind for you guys? Is it too much? Is it hanging down? What's up? Yeah, hon, I would definitely love to do that. The unfortunate part of that is you might want to take a charter because the reels are over like $2 or $3 grand just to reel. Yeah, California is the place you want to do that, man. At least that's what I was told. I've never done any bluefin. hopefully this year we're going to get out there. This summer, my neighbor was just talking about it. He's trying to work his boat to get to be able to be out in that ocean. So this summer, cross your fingers for me, my neighbor's going to get his boat ready and rocking, and I'm going to be out on his boat fishing. That's what he was telling me. He said, I'm really trying to get that ready for us to get out there and fish. And I mean, he owns his own company and everything. If you ever need any diesel work or outboard and you're in the Brevard County area, look up Reliant. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher this. I know it's in industrial and marine diesel. It's Reliant. He used to be Melbourne Marine Diesel. They changed their name to Reliant, and they are amazing mechanics. Fantastic on boats, and he does industrial, so he does your generators and Cummins generators, you name it. They work on them. So they do mostly diesel boats, but they do work on outboards as well. Sorry guys, I'm really trying, bud. Wind wants to keep knotting me up on the end, guys. It will not let me do the jigging. That was brave. My trap's down there. Like I said, guys, I wasn't really satisfied with that bridge episode being just one of those in a stingray. So. And then after I ended it, I saw a fish hanging around a piling. It turned out to be just a puffer, guys. I hooked him and it turned out to be just a puffer. So I'm not really satisfied with that bridge one. I'm doing it again. That's why you see the little white ball out here. Oh, I guess it's out here. Anyway, somewhere between these two fingers. I'm going for more crab because I want to get back out there. And I used the sail cat carcass, so I'll just have to dump out the bones and I'm done. I kind of want to keep the head, to be honest. Because the head gets really big. It's like huge like that, and it kind of stays all solid. I want to put it out by my pond. I have 2 gator heads and some box turtle shells I found in the woods and stuff like that. I throw them in my garden. It's just for looks around my pond. It looks cool. I have a little tiny ass pond at home, guys. Thunderstruck, what is up? I am doing good, bro. I just hooked a nice snook this morning, but I didn't get to land them. So now we're just hoping for another. Alexander, welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate the heck out of that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alexander. Again? Did me dirty again, didn't you? Nope, I got it. Sweet, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Oh, Thunder, let me give you a wrench. I'm sorry, buddy. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much. Not a problem, guys. I'm jealous. Going to work. I bet you never thought you'd hear that. Can't wait till I can go back. I mean, if everything works out well with the VA, I may not have to. I'm a disabled vet, guys, and I'm going for my 100% because my disability is so bad that it's almost killed me 2 years ago. It almost killed me 10 years ago, and it really makes me suffer heavily. And working outside is really bad for me. Yeah, I know, Jackson, but if you were out of work as long as I have been for this bull crap, you'd want to work too, man. I used to be real lazy and a bit heavy, guys. The most I got up to is 330 pounds, so I'm not a small man. I'm 6'1", and I'm 297 pounds at the moment. So I lost 33 pounds, guys. Oh, thank you very much, Funder. Appreciate that for your support. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much, Jackson. I appreciate your support as well. I wanted to make it my entire life that. To be honest, like I said, I was wild. I was crazy. I did dumb stuff. And I still had a job at the end of it. So I kind of really loved the military. It was good for me and bad for me at the same time. Like, I always had a job as long as I didn't do something to get myself kicked out. And I really abused the hell out of that. So unfortunately, it didn't help me too much, but it definitely kept me out of a lot of trouble. And I wanted to do 20 years in it. I never wanted to get out. It was kind of like, you know, you find something you really love. And I loved it. It was blast, man. Where do you get to go to work and shoot things? Go out to the middle of the sea and sink things, you know, and board boats in the middle of the night. It's just wild lifestyle, man. It was such a cool lifestyle. I got sick and lost it all, guys. I hate that. I lost it all. Everything I really liked, man. Wild types of times. Boarding a boat used to make you sick to your stomach. You know, it was just an amazing time in life. That's good, Funder, man. I appreciate that, dude. Good for him, Jackson. Good for him. Honestly, I think it's like I don't believe it's for everybody. I will say that military is not going to be for everybody. I had a problem with the authority, so it was rough on me, but it still saved my life. I mean, I was not in a real good place in life when I got in, and it did save my life. It unfortunately, I abused the ability to work and abuse myself and still have a job. So unfortunately I abused it, but you know, life goes on. I drank pretty heavily, guys. I gave that up. I don't drink it all anymore. Not a single drop. Man, I got a lot of respect for your uncle, man. That's some tough stuff. I used to come on the boats. I never was in the Navy SEALs, guys. I had no type of training like that. It was not my life, dude. I was not a Navy SEAL. I am probably one of the few people that left the Navy that doesn't go around telling everybody he's a SEAL, because I'm not a SEAL, guys. I was just in the Navy. And I didn't have that kind of training, guys. I did some little bit of training because I used to board boats, but I believe it's CVSS is what they call it. I believe it's CVSS. Anyway, it's Visit, Search, and Seizure, and I can't remember the first one. Anyway, we used to board boats in the middle of the night. I got sick and it took it away from me. In fact, they took everything away from me. I went to shore duty and I lost everything I worked so hard for. I have a lot of respect for the Navy SEALs, or anybody in the military, period. But Special Forces, man, that's something else, I'll tell you that. You know, Delta Force, Green Berets, all of them, man, they're all such amazing training and discipline, and it's just really cool, man. I wish I had the discipline part of it. I don't have that. I'm working on it. There's something right here, though, guys. Let's see what it was. My boy Blue's somewhere over there. He left me. I don't know where he went. I didn't have any food for him, so. Later on, Jackson, man. Thanks for coming in, buddy. See you, Jackson. Enjoy the rest of your day, buddy. Good morning, 603. We hooked a pretty good sized snook this morning. He broke me over here. But I hooked him over here and he ran all this. I got in over here and he broke me way out there, but I was stuck over here. He was big. He was over 40. He was probably over 30 some odd inches. He's a pretty large one. Probably a female egg layer. Yeah, if you actually want to see the fight, it's like the 10 minutes in or so. Like the first bite and only bite that I had this morning, and it was big. I don't have all day to do. I'm just gonna fish a little bit this morning. I've been out here since before the sun came up, but I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a bunch of homework. Release. What is up, my man? I just missed a big giant one this morning. Big snook, man. Over 30 inches guaranteed. That was a monster. He broke off though. I didn't actually get to hook him. Oh, man, these damn wind knots. Did I get it off? Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Sweden, huh? Place I'd like to visit. There's a lot of places I'd like to visit. Thank you for the sub, Mark. If you leave me a comment, I'll actually return the sub. You might have been my number 300, man. I was stuck on 299 for a couple of days. You might have been my number 300. Played that guy so hard this morning. Yeah, get up on there. Get up. Just took a hit. Small one. Man. Come on, man. where I live in Florida, and I'm pretty sure it's like that almost everywhere in Florida. We have these ospreys, and they live in this little nest right here, and they switch back and forth for going hunting, whatever. One will sit on the nest while the other one does this little run around, and these are the two that are, well, at least the one is guaranteed to be here all the time. I believe the male makes the nest, the female visits it, sees if it's worth it, continues. I don't know if they breed every season the same though, but I know the male is the same all the time because he stays on this nest all season long. But they're riddled throughout the whole place. If you look, there's another one down there on a post, and then probably one down here on another post. They're kind of everywhere. If they choose your dock to breed on and nest on, then your dock is now theirs. They have that kind of power. I really wish it wasn't this windy today. I don't mind the cloud cover. I just wish it wasn't as windy. As you guys come to the channel, you can see the clear water's over. We're back to what color this usually looks like. And with this rain coming, it'll probably stay like this for now. Probably the rest of the summer, it won't be as clear. But I still catch fish in it. I like it dirty, to be honest. I do better. Oh, there's definitely something in there, guys. Oh my God, did you guys see that? There's something big in there, guys. That's a big fish that's chasing them, guys. Definitely 100% big fish. That's the only reason they do that, guys. They jump out of the water and take off running, skipping like that. It's because there's a big fish under there trying to eat them. And my one is, I want him. Chaos, what's up, man? How you doing? Hope you have a good day. We had luck in the morning, the first thing in the morning, but no luck since. Try the bottom then. Good, I'm glad to hear, Chaos. I'm having a decent day myself, actually. Skin is acting right, and if I could just get, oh, almost hit that bird on accident. Holy crap. All right, buddy. I actually didn't see their channels last night. I watched Flames last night. I watched Flames fish for I guess they were doing bait, catching some a bunch of sunnies. And then he went to the bridge and fished, I guess, for trout, he said. That's what I watched last night. How'd they do? Flames actually did real well. Caught like 28 panfish. Oh, yes. I've seen them in concert probably like, I guess in the last 5 years, I've seen them 3 or 4. I liked Amon Amarth. I went and seen them. Amon Amarth was with them one time. Cannibal Corpse opened up for them. That was a phenomenal show. I saw them in Orlando too when they were with Behemoth and Mammoth. It was an okay show. It was a good show when, you know, the big names like Lamb of God got on, and Lamb of God was great, and the Slayer threw a fantastic one. But the other 2 or 3 or whatever was up, that I wasn't overly impressed. I think Behemoth did okay. Mammoth did pretty good, but they weren't fantastic. They had better times. You know what I mean? They've had better shows. Oh, Slayer was amazing, dude. To see how old that guy is, and he still rocks out like that. And then Cannibal Corpse, no joke, was a freaking amazing, dude. That guy's got the craziest headbanging skills I ever seen in my life. He like holds the headbang for 3 minutes. Oh, I hit that button. Sorry, that's the wrong spot. That's not where I wanted it. I honestly don't think they're over, man. I know they're like, this is the farewell tour, but they've been farewell touring for like 5 years. They'll probably throw another one. Lamb of God was actually really good. That was a really good set. That was fantastic, man. He did a real good job too. What the heck is that? I think that is. Oh, it's a sting right there. Why don't I want that? Looking at a little flaggy for a second. Hey, I want to know how that Texas Fest is, because I was looking at that for a while. There's another one. There's another really big one. I want to say it's like in the Midwest somewhere that's massive. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look it up. But it's supposed to be a real good show too, man. Something like 3 to 5 days of straight, you know, metal from every stage. And apparently they've got like 10 stages or something like that. I forget. What was that? You know what that was? Oh man, they're in here. Oh, there's Jackson here, guys. Jackson. I just saw one rip through here. He's right there. They like chasing their bait, guys. So they want it fast. They want it fast and chaotic, and then all of a sudden it's a lockup. That was definitely a jack that zipped by my dock, though. They're super fast, guys. Super fast. I know a lot of guys don't like catching them, but I love catching jacks, man. It's such a fight. Such a small fish, you know, they could be really big too, but you can catch them 6 to 10 inches and it'll give you a fight like you got a monster on. It's just a lot of fun. I know guys that eat them. I'm not one of them. I just saw you. I know you're in here. You're just looking to destroy bait right now. That might have been what was chasing those. That might have been what was chasing those bait earlier. Was a bunch of jacks. That happens with them. Along with jacks come a lot of birds, though. There's a large of them. They just destroy bait, man, and the whole top just gets all whitewashed. It just pops everywhere. That's a whole entire like school of them, man, and there could be hundreds in there, and they can go anywhere from like 10 inches, 6 inches to like 3 feet. That's the biggest one I've ever caught. They get big, man. They get like at least 20 some odd inches, like amazingly. They get pretty big, dude. 30 inches, that's a big one. You know what I bet, hunting hound? I bet the jacks will hit that rooster tail as well. Oh well, they're not here no more. They don't stay very long, guys. They're in and out. They pop in and they destroy things fast, and then they roll. They don't stay. They may be back, but they don't stay. Most of the time you can see them coming. Lots of bait. Man, tons of bait. I'm hitting all kinds of bait. Oh, I'm not hitting bait. It's a little guy. It's one of those little dudes. Did he rip my tail apart though? Oh, there's a little jack smacking me the whole way. Now go get your bigger brother. Fish, guys, I see them. Trying to get out in front of them. This wind is not playing nicely. That's a big fish, guys, that I just saw. He might be a red, he might be a snook. We'll see if he actually eats. But he's in here, he's big. Good size shadow. That was definitely a hunting fish, though. Might be out there further. Nah, just a nice fish moved in, and now he's hanging out here trying to eat these baits. So I'm gonna hope to be able to trick him and eat what I got. He's hanging around here. I don't know if he's a red or if he's a little snook. The jacks showed up while you were gone, but they didn't hit anything. Hunting, what do you do for work, buddy? Oh, that's commendable, dude. That's going to be tough sometimes, huh? So a lot of dementia or anything like that in there, or is it just going to be like assisted living for the older? What the hell? I keep getting that damn bail. kind of had an office to chill out. I've worked construction so many years, and I can't even imagine me doing something different. Although with this illness of mine, it may end up becoming that I have to. I'm waiting it out though. 25 years being an electrician and being a foreman for like the last 10 or so. That's not a quick one to go back to it. A foreman or a lead, however you want to look at it. Oh, okay. So they probably have like the building for the more needs than the others. Probably separated, I'd imagine. We have a lot of assisted livings down here. Obviously, it's a place where it's a lot of retired all come, but there's a lot of assisted living. It's actually a big moneymaker down here. Put those buildings up. These people are paying like $5,000, $6,000 just to stay there a month. Maybe even more in some of them, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what I figured. Each building has its own like ratings between this, and it's more like normal people, and then elderly, and then mentally challenged, I would imagine. Getting old is scary, dude. Get up under there. Yeah. Dang it, that fish moved in. He just didn't want anything to do with me, guys. Well, it happens. Whatever he wanted, I didn't have. Yeah, definitely hunting. You ain't wrong. Yeah, Jackson, it seems like it's a big money maker. I think people realize, the boomer age is actually at that retirement age now, and there was a lot of them, so there's definitely going to be a lot of them popping up. And in Florida, it just seems like that's definitely between that and condos. They seem like the two big things that everybody jumps into. And now it seems like that with storage and car washes, dude, they're popping up everywhere here. They got like a car wash right next to another car wash. Like, how are you guys making money? Yeah, hunting, I hear you on that, man. If everything works out for me on my medical, they're gonna probably, if I get to 100%, I'll be medically retired, and I can just, work part-time to keep myself occupied. But we'll see how it works out. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of faith in the way it works into getting what you deserve through VA. It's just not the way it works. You may deserve something more, but they're going to give you what they want to give you. And I'm just going to hope for the best. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make it so that I can, Pretty magnificent. Yeah, drive-through car washes, man. Land of the lazy, buddy. Welcome to North America, where we're all lazy and we don't want to even get out of our car to wash our car. I wash mine in my house, but I ain't gonna lie, I've done it. I've done the drive-through in my truck. I can't do it with my other truck, my wife and I's truck. She drives it primarily, so it's mostly hers, but we share it. But she actually is the majority of the owner. We have a Cummins diesel 2500. I plan on getting a boat and trailer and whatnot in my time, so when it gets here, I'll have the truck to pull it. I'm trying to go for a Pathfinder 2400 TRS. Guys, that boat is beautiful. 24 foot long, It'll hold 8 to 10 people. I'd probably put no more than like 6 on it. But it's able to do ocean, near shore, which is pretty much what I do, about 15 miles offshore. What I will do, I should say. If I'm in somebody else's boat, I don't care where they go, I'm fishing. But I do a lot of inshore and near shore is what I want to do. So a day boat hybrid is what I'm looking for, something along those lines. Right, that's exactly it. It doesn't fit in the car wash. We have some giant ones here with the big double, triple door openings, like 10 foot tall. I just don't chance it. I know I'd come unglued if they ripped something off my truck, and it would be my fault for putting it in there, but I still wouldn't act like it. So I just choose not to go there. Oh yeah, hon, it's definitely enticing. It's let's see, 10 minutes tops with line versus 2 hours with a bucket. You know what I mean? I even used the Chemical Brothers hose attachment so it lays out a real thick foam, and I'm still out there 2 hours washing that truck. Jackson, you got more than one truck? I drive an F-150. That's my normal truck I drive. Just a little beater pickup. That's me from point A to point B. Then we've got a 2021 white. It's beautiful. I love the truck. Driving it's like a dream, man. I didn't know diesels could be so clean and such a nice ride. Back when I was younger, they weren't like that. And they're so much faster than I gave them credit for, that's for sure. Yeah. I told my wife after we bought that, I was like, boy, this is really gonna suck. We're gonna have 2 of these. And she's like, what? We just bought the one. I said, yeah, that one, and then the one I'm gonna buy next. She's actually good with it because after we've now driven it around, and we've actually got into some stuff with it, so it drives in deep mud, it drives out of water, no problem. I mean, it's a really nice truck. It holds together pretty well. Nice. That's 2 years older than the F-150 that I have. Oh, nice. 2500 heavy duty. What's the motor you got in it? What's the motor you got in the Super Duty? Is it a Ford? Well, you said 2500, right? Is it a Chevy or is it a... It's not a Ford. It'd be a 250 if it was. Is it a Chevy or a Dodge? GMC. What do you got for the 25? Nice spot. Oh, so it's a gas, not a diesel. 6.0 Chevy. They're quick though, man. Them gas 2500s are fast. Boy, that's a big boat over there, guys. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. it can. I don't know. Anyway, sorry guys. It's a really big boat over there, a yacht, and it is flying, guys. This thing is probably doing 40 knots. It's doing at least 35 knots. That thing is cruising, guys. That's a big boat to be moving that fast. That's got to be a 35, 45 foot boat. That thing might even be bigger. It's a large boat, guys, and that thing is hauling. Later, Jackson, man. Have a great day, buddy. I got so much stuff to do today, guys. I'm not looking forward to it. Alright, I got my 2 hours I wanted in. 8:30. Alright. Fish for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna be getting off here soon, guys. I just wanted to kill some time, maybe catch a fish. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to land them all the way, but I did catch them. A lot of bait down there. Oh yeah. Nice little spot, nice spot, nice spot. Flames, nothing more, man. I did see something, but it didn't bite. It just kind of went past. I saw some jacks come in. They didn't bite. I saw what looked to me like a red come in, and he didn't bite. It kind of died off after that really nice run. And I'm just about done for the day. I'm gonna go home and do my homework. Well, guys, I'm gonna hang it up, guys. Let me flip this. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming in, man. That's where I live. This is where I live, guys. This is actually the one I run on, man. Thanks a lot, very much for coming out. Sun's kind of getting up, and I need to go do work, and I don't really want to. This was much more fun. But anyway, sorry I couldn't land one for you guys today, but at least I did hook a monster, and you got to hear some screaming and watch me run around like a chicken with no head. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. I'm gonna try to and enjoy the rest of it, guys. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. God bless.